Wow. Mmm. 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 That's the best combination. Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another mukbang. And I am going to continue with my Cheetos series. This is going to be the last episode. I mean, I'm only doing like 2 on Cheetos. I've been wanting to try the Cheetos sushi burrito thing. You know, sushi burrito is a real thing, and Cheetos sushi burrito is also a real thing, but I never really got to try it. I always try sushi burrito, but not with the Cheetos. And my series, I'm using Cheetos, so I'm like, you know what, man, I could just go get one and I can roll one in it and see how it tastes. This is obviously a little different Cheetos from the ones that like other restaurants use. They use the hot Cheetos. This is the Korean Cheetos, already grinded. I blended it actually in the food processor. And on the side, I actually got some Asahi. Is it Asari or Asahi? I don't know. But basically a clam noodle ramen. Asahi is a name of a clam. So it's Asari ramen. I don't know. Is it Asahi or Asari? But I have some noodles in here and I'm going to add the soup very gently. Okay. Please just okay. And then all the toppings. Whoa. Looks so good. I'm still going to boil it a little bit because I like my food super hot. Just like medium. And then we're going to unwrap these burritos and then roll in Cheetos, and I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll re-wrap it. What do you guys think? I love sushi burrito. Oh my god, it's so good. It's one of the best. I know that there's also this sushi donut. I don't know. I still have to try that, but what's that? Whoa. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. This might be very messy. I don't think I will re-wrap it in a foil just because I don't want the Cheetos to come off. Whoa, look at that. Okay, and then next one. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be good. On my side plate. I think one thing that bothers people about me the most are using napkins, and I will try my best. I will. It's something that I need to fix anyway, so I will be trying. So keep reminding me, guys. Okay, let's see. Let's eat. Turn this off. Ba-da-ba. Good. Wow. If you like clams, you definitely, the clam flavor is very, very strong in this one. Are you guys sick of me eating noodles yet? I'm not. And they also gave me a set of, this is like sriracha, mayo, and teriyaki sauce. It sounds weird, right? But it tastes really, really amazing with these sweet potatoes. It tastes very, very good. Okay, let's try it. That's really messy. Mmm. It's good. Very subtle. Mmm. Mmm. I love sushi. It's really subtle. Works very well. Mmm. So good. Such the best combination. Oh my god. The clams are actually, these clams are not my favorite, to be honest, because they're little. Oh, this one is kind of big. Well, they're still really small. Okay, you know, it's pretty small. But the flavor. Maybe that's why I like mussels so much, because they're like perfect size and so soft and. Mmm. You know the stuff that comes out here? I love it. Mm. Sushi burrito is basically like a really extra large sushi roll. But maybe the fish chunks are bigger. So good. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So good. Ginger. Eating so fast because it's so good. Well, where's my phone? I'll try to answer some questions. I'm eating too much. Maybe this is a question that a lot of people are wondering and a lot of people noticed. But okay, here's a question. I feel like you've lost your energy and dedication towards making videos that I used to see in your previous videos. Why is that? And do you feel that as well? I guess it's kind of more serious question in a way. I don't want to say that I lost my dedication and my, I don't know, having fun filming videos. I don't want to say that. I don't, if it is, even if it is like that, I don't want to admit it because it's, I don't want to admit it because I don't want to say that like, oh, it's not fun making videos anymore, because I still have fun making them. It just, sometimes, I think the biggest thing that how do I say this? I think, okay, one thing that made me stressed most is that I feel like when I started my channel, I should have been more I should have made more variety content, because you know, like over time I want to start creating different videos and I don't want to keep opening up channel for a different content. You know, it's just so much work. But you know, if I upload something that's not related to eating, you know, it just like people really look at it in a really bad way. And I get it though, because this is a mukbang channel. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I should have been more open and more different type of content from way beginning when I started mukbang this channel. So I think that's why it just, at first I didn't understand why people were so mad about. I'm just like opening up. I'm just saying what it is, because you know it is what it is. I just didn't understand why people were so against videos that I uploaded that wasn't related to me, like sitting right here eating food, you know. So I think that kind of stressed me a lot, because you know, I thought when I started YouTube, I thought YouTube was where you can be creative, where you can just upload whatever you want, and you know, people, either you watch it or you don't, instead of like people try to control over your channel. And I get it, some people expect mukbang videos and that's what they want to get, you know. I get it. So in a way I was really stressed that I wasn't as, you know, different and have variety things from way beginning. But it is what it is. Let me eat this first. So in a way, I didn't really lose that dedication to making videos, because I still like, you know, I love filming mukbangs or any kind of video. But I think it just came to the point where like I'm so careful about stuff that I say, stuff that I do, stuff that I eat. You know, it just, I don't know, I'm just really more careful, and maybe people kind of see it as like, oh, she doesn't look as happy as, you know, before when she was filming mukbang. And I think, I don't know, and maybe I know that I might not be as, I don't think I'm okay, to begin with, I was never a bubbly person. I was never very hyper person in general. You know, I can be, but I'm just not constantly hyper and just all like giggly. I'm not like that. And maybe I was trying before because I didn't want people to think that I was boring and I had no personality. So maybe I did try harder in front of a camera to be more expressive and dramatic. But, you know, maybe I'm just getting comfortable in front of a camera and people love me for who I am, what I am. Even if I sound boring or not as, you know, giggly and bubbly as, you know, before. Like, I still love cooking. I still love enjoying food. I still enjoy food, you know? Like, you know, for ASMR, like, I wanted to keep uploading on this channel, but, you know, so many people hated us. Like, this is your mukbang, this is my ASMR channel, just open a different channel. So I was so peer pressure, to be honest. And I guess I could have just stuck to my own opinion, but I didn't because I felt weak and I felt like everybody hated what I did. So I opened a new channel. But, I don't know. It's very, I'm still trying to figure everything out. Long story short, I don't think I lost my dedication. I think it's just more of, I'm kind of more under pressure at the same time I'm being myself. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Name two most important things or slash people in your life. What is your favorite and hatest thing in Tong? Two people in my life. I can't say. Can I pick 3? Well, I would have, or 4, I guess. It's probably gonna be my parents, Tong, and Ame. Now, what do I like what do I like most about Tong? He's very patient and he's really, really good to people. Like the biggest problem I had with my like few not all of them, few ex-boyfriends. One of them, so rude. He was so rude to my parents. He was rude to my friends. Maybe I was just like really, really into him. I don't know why I stayed with him that long, but he was just so rude to everybody. But you know, I guess I did like him a lot at the moment, so I just let him be. But seeing him being rude to my mom, especially my mom was so pissed off. She's like, who the hell does he think he is, being rude to me and shiz. It's because he wasn't. Oh, okay. I think this is why. This is why I appreciate about Tong a lot. He's really good at hiding his emotions when he needs to. And I find that so mature about him. One thing I lack a lot, and like, I'm a lot better now. But before, if I was mad, I was mad. I didn't care who was there. I made sure everybody knew I was mad. But I learned that from Tong, so I'm a lot better now. But yeah, anyways, like Tong, it doesn't matter. He's so good at hiding like his. If he feels uncomfortable and if he feels like it's rude to let people know that he feels uncomfortable, he will not show that. He's really good at it too. I know that you guys only know him as like what you see through my my videos and his videos. He's such a good person. I see it every day, you know. He's very considerate, and that's not something that I fell for. It's something that I fell in. That's not something that like I noticed in the beginning, or I even like. That's not the reason why I started dating him. It's something that I saw over years, and made me want to stick around with him, because it's really hard to find a guy like that around here, at least at our age. Like this guy, I saw like one of my friends' boyfriend, or like if they recently started dating. We hung out with him and he was so rude and he acted like he was so bored out of his, you know, D. I'm just like, and it was our first time meeting him. Okay, maybe we're not at your level, maybe we're not as fun as how you have fun, but I just pretend. He was older than us too. I hate that. One thing I hate about him, he's too nice. I'm just kidding. No. What I hate about him, I gotta be very careful when I say this. He's very... he thinks too much. Like, he goes too far. I never met anybody like this, actually. It's like... let's say that him and I fought about going out this Friday night. We fought about it. The first time we fought about it, right? And after that incident, if that ever happens, next time, let's say that like he's like, oh, let's go out this Friday night. If I show like a little bit of like hate, even if I show a little bit of me like not wanting to go out, he would like think far. He's like, oh my gosh, she's gonna say this, she's gonna say that, she's gonna act like this, and this is how our Friday night's gonna end, and this is what's gonna happen on Saturday. It's gonna what's gonna happen on Sunday. He thinks far, so he says it to me. He's like, oh my gosh, like if you don't want to go out, don't go out because you're gonna say this and that, and tomorrow we're gonna have our day like this and that, and Sunday it's gonna be like this. He thinks very far. Most of the time it's true. I'm like, how did he know that I was gonna do that? But the reason why I just really dislike that about him is because he stresses out very much. Because he overanalyzes the situation, he gets so stressed out on his own, and I don't even know why he's so stressed until like I make him talk about it. But I learned this over the years, and I know how to kind of fix it or prevent it. One thing about a lot of people ask me about relationship stuff. One thing that I feel most of the people forget, such a major thing in the relationship. You date for a long time, you get to know this person for a long time, and you gotta like adjust to that. Like not everybody's perfect. They're not gonna be exactly the way you want them to be. If there's a flaw, like work around it. You have to adjust to each other. You can't expect just one person to change, But I just feel like some people I just feel like some people just don't get that. So, okay, I have one more question for you guys. This Korean comedian girl, she got married to another comedian guy. And then she, after like got married and, I guess a couple of years later, she came out in a TV show and said, like when I first got married, I was so stressed, I had to live with his mom. And, like, because I guess the husband and the mom lived together for like 20 years, and she, after they got married, she moved into their house, so everything was new to her. To the husband and the mom, she was a foreigner because like they've been living together. It's his first time living with her. So, and she was kind of saying that how stressed she was and how she couldn't adjust to things. So she let her stress out by getting plastic surgery and spending money shopping. And Dong actually told me this, and he's like, that's like no excuse. That's not a good excuse. It doesn't make sense. Really, you're going out to spend money and get plastic surgery because you're stressed? that doesn't make sense. To me, I instantly felt that. I'm like, that makes sense. Because when I feel so stressed and I just don't know what to do, I either eat or I buy something. And something, I don't know exactly why it helps you, but it really does help me. Like when I'm eating, like binge eating, or when I'm just like online shopping, I think it's because it helps me forget about what I'm like stressing about. Maybe that's why. But he's like, no, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, it makes sense to me. Maybe it's a girl thing. And it's kind of like when a guy is stressed, they go play basketball or go drink. You drink when you're drinking, when you're stressed. You drink because you want to forget about it, right? It's a little getaway. I'm like, I understand. I'm really full. The restaurant owner actually gave me this. I guess when he orders, like, you know, they order a lot of food, right? Because they're a restaurant, and I guess the companies give them free like cookies and all. And so just gave this to me. I want to try it out. Okay. What? Look at that. It's so cute. What is this? What? Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, this is so cute. It kind of looks like that croissant-ish egg bread pastry, but it has a little bit of chocolate inside. I'm gonna do a little ASMR. I know how much you guys hate it. Well, not all of you, but some of you guys. But this is a little bonus, okay? Okay.